It's Thursday night, the vibe's just right. With Master Rochi, Mama Rochi, brightest light. Turn up the volume, let your troubles slide. On the Knock Network, we take you for a ride. Great music fills your soul and mind. Every week a new surprise you will find. Peace and love in every beat so sweet. Join the journey, feel the rhythm in your feet. Namaste to the night, let's groove so high. With the Rochi crew, we'll touch the sky. Tune in every week, let the good times flow. Thursday night vibes, a place to go. Guests that bring the fire, stories to inspire. With hearts wide open, we take it higher. Spreading joy and laughter, every single show. On the Knock Network, come and feel the glow. In the studio, the magic unfolds. Every Thursday night the story's told. With love and harmony the stage is set. Master Rochi, Mama Rochi, you can't forget. Namaste to the night, let's groove so high. With the Rochi crew, we'll touch the sky. Tune in every week, let the good times flow. Thursday night vibes, a place to go.
Namaste, salutations, and greetings. Well, you made it through another sucky-ass week. I hope it was fantastic for you individually, but collectively, I know it was a sucky-ass week. Every week's a sucky-ass week, but you know what? Things are looking up. Things are looking beautiful. We're on Friday Eve, and that makes this Thursday night vibes. We want to say hello to everybody. Kaya, welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a great show planned for you tonight. Kick back, pack one up. Join us on the Knock Network for Thursday night vibes. What do you say, Mama?
Yep, that's it.
a lot of help there. A lot of help. You know what? We are starting a new segment. A new segment this week. Troy at Permanent Farms has set me up. Daniel Jones. Well, hello. He has set me up with quite a bit of flour from different genetics companies that he is running in his test farm. So tonight I am going to be checking out some juice head from Devil Dog Genetics. And we're even going to have Brad on here for a couple minutes to tell me more about what I am enjoying.
Yep.
So this is going to be a cool thing. This is not going to be your normal review where I just take a couple of hits and give you what I think. I'm going to smoke each one of these strains for about a week. Check them out, and then on the following Friday, before I introduce the new strain, I'm going to tell you what I think of the current strain. So I hope you dig this. Monica, hello. And we have a guest tonight.
We do.
Do you know who that guest is?
I do.
Who is that guest?
Our guest is beautiful Miss Ashley Turner.
Right on, and we will bring her up in just a minute, but I have one more question.
I don't have an answer.
One job.
I don't have an answer.
One job.
This show is brought to you by Master Rochi's Garden, masterrochi'sgarden.com.
And you know what? Before you enjoy your flower, however wish you to enjoy your herb, take some Master Rochi's Golden Medley or Original CBD oil. It is simple. It is easy. I take the Golden Medley twice a day.
under the tongue.
And that's about it. And you know what? You should always incorporate a full spectrum CBD, whether you are just enjoying your cannabis recreationally, if you're taking it medicinally, it will enhance the overall experience. So check it out. Stop by, hit that button, go by the website, and check us out. All right, enough of shameless self-promotion. Oh, right on.
What?
All right. Daniel, I will do that. I will do that. Thank you, my friend.
He's got some cool stuff going on at Doobie. Oh, hang on.
We'll see if we can't make that work.
He's got some cool stuff going on at Doobie's
At
Consumption Lounge.
Doobie's, I tell
You guys go
ya.
check out Doobie's Consumption Lounge in Rolla, Missouri.
Yeah, Doobie's is going to be something. You know what? I just saw JR. Yeah, JR.
Oh, hey, nephew.
Yeah, hey, nephew. What's up? Glad you can make it, buddy. No, man, I'm happy to have you here. All right, we have babbled long enough. Nobody wants to hear us. They want to hear our guest.
Absolutely.
So let's bring up Ash Turner. And you know what? It's going to be a little bit different. We're not going to be talking so much about what's going on right now, but kind of how she got here. We really want to introduce you to who she is. So let's bring her up. There she is, Ash.
Hey, Ash.
What's up, everybody?
Thank you for
How you guys
taking
doing tonight?
incredibly busy schedule to join us tonight. We tried to do this last week. We had some minor technical difficulties. We'll just leave it at that.
Love it.
and weren't quite able to get you here last week, but thank you for joining us tonight.
Absolutely, it's my honor.
So for the people who don't know you, let's start from the beginning. Who are you? Where are you from? What do you do?
Oh, I'm definitely all over the place. So, oh man, where to even begin? We'll just start with just the Missouri scene. So I actually, I've been pretty involved for Missouri's cannabis scene. I'm from Missouri, from the very beginning. So starting back in about late 2016, 2017, I got really tied in with Normal down in St. Louis. I used to follow a lady named Jen Shockley, and she ended up actually moving over to the Kansas City area and started promoting cannabis in that area. And this was just to gain signatures to vote in for the medicinal side. So I followed that for a couple of years before we went legal. And then me and my children's dad, we were growers at the time. It was pretty interesting because we knew the state was going to come out with a caregiver program and the dispensaries were going to be open, but there still wasn't going to be no product available, for about, I would say 8 months to a year for all the cultivation facilities to get up and running and all the dispensaries to be spread out kind of all over the place. So the start of that journey, we actually had a family member kind of tell on us for our growing thing. So we went through all that shebang and we actually went out west. I have a lot of family in California, and my children's dad, he's actually from California. So we actually went out there, did the grow thing for about a year and waited for the legalities to change in Missouri. And then we came back at the beginning of 2019 and we actually teamed up with this amazing entity, Canna Convict Project, Chris and Christina. Not sure if you guys met them yet, but that's where we kind of started our journey in Missouri.
Yeah.
And so from there, I literally just started with.
No, we haven't met those. I was thinking of Chris and Andy, but no, we have not met Chris and Christina, but I would love to.
They are huge martyrs in this state. Like, it's kind of sad right now because they were like one of the best entities on the forefront, fighting for people that were incarcerated at the time over cannabis. So Chris and Christina, it's a husband and wife. They literally grassroots style stood up to help out all these people, me and my family included. And then we kind of just all battled this journey together to get people, incarcerated from, being locked up in prison for weed. And my kid's dad, he actually was also one of the first people in the state to fight the state for people for their medical rights for people that are on probation and parole. So that was
Right.
kind of the big ordeal, but it was something that we had to keep kind of low key too, because the state was trying to use him as a martyr and use him as an example. So there was a lot of long roads with that one. That was a 3-year battle. And then over that time, I just got more involved into our cannabis scene. Definitely in the Kansas City area, because I'm pretty local to Kansas City as well. And there were all these Facebook groups that had started when we come back from California, and it was crazy because boy howdy have I done some stuff in Kansas City, and yeah, pushed some weight through Kansas City. Like, yeah, Kansas City's heart with me on an old school level. And then there were just all these different groups, and I got tied in with Ricky Starling with Missouri Cannabis Network, which at the time his Facebook group was over 30,000 members. And then he ended
Wow.
up losing it to Facebook. He was probably the biggest networking platform in the Missouri area. Huge, phenomenal guy. Him and his wife both are. And then, man, it's just a huge journey. I don't even know where else to go with it. I started doing med card events with a doctor and getting people their medical cards and their licensing to be able to cultivate. I did that for about 3 years up in the northern part of Missouri. And then I actually became a state licensed agent and grew for commercial facilities within our state. Like, I've been kind of all over the place.
Wow. Oh, I have to say something. I got dressed first tonight. She Bopsy twinned me.
I did not.
Yeah, normally this isn't a thing, and she knows it.
Our shirts aren't even alike.
Close enough.
No, they're not.
Yeah. You Bopsy twinned to me.
You're just Ty.
You Bopsy twinned me. Yeah, but we're going to really have to talk to you in our state and start getting some grassroots going, because Indiana is so far behind.
So Daniel Jones has a question.
Yes,
Daniel. Yeah, I'd love to Waxy for sure. Like, no, Waxy's definitely Daniel Jones. He's an OG.
We love Waxy.
Mad love for each other and supported each other.
He wants to know what's the future of Kansas City cannabis events look like?
So I know Kansas City has definitely unleashed itself. So they retained very, very reserved on the medical side, but since recreational hit, like, it's insane. There's events popping up all over the place. And so we try to strive to be a little bit different, as far as I love to do themed events, and I love to focus a lot on entertainment. That way people have stuff to do, and the vibes got to be on point.
So,
Kansas City's going to be popping, man. It already is.
Now, I'm gonna stir the pot here, because I love competition.
Yeah.
I think it's great, and I think it's fun. So I understand that Kansas City and St. Louis have got a little interstate competition that's starting.
Oh man, I love Kansas City, but St. Louis totally kicked our ass. Like, I mean, right off the bat, they decriminalized 1,000 grams. They started up with the lounges and the entertainment. Like, oh man, they were ready for it. They blew the state out of the water.
Because we've been to both sides of the state and vended on both sides of the state.
Yeah, we were at the very, I think the second.
No, it was the very first Kansas City Canna Fest. It wasn't the before 420. It was the very first that Vern put on. The big one that got demolished by thunderstorms.
The KC Canna Fest, the last one he did.
Yeah.
2023. Yeah.
So we were there, and we thought,
that was a rough one. Woo.
Yeah, but it was a good event.
But we thought, wow, Kansas City really puts on some events. And then we went to
Vernon and his team, they are spot on with what they do. But Vernon, he has a little bit of previous experience that he's able to bring to the table that, and he just has a phenomenal team. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Teamwork makes the dream work for sure, and their shit's just always on point, man.
See, I love this. Daniel says, I disagree. STL doesn't throw a fifth of the events that KC does. You know what? You are exactly right. But KC kind of went dark last year.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't advertise. There wasn't a lot going on.
We've seen a lot of stuff that was just the same thing over and over, like just a whole shitload of just pop-up events, just you're coming and set up that, and there was just so many that popped up at once, and there still is. I have mad love for the people that have event venues and are trying to take the consumption route right now, because there is a lot of competition out there. But to find those events where they are just badass and they rock out, Kansas City has some really good ones.
So does St. Louis. I run a vendor group, as you know, and I try to keep up. The Canna Corner's got me beat, though, man. She posts everything.
Right? Yes, mad love to her always.
Lisa helps me a lot, too. So, because we travel to vend from state to state, I kind of wanted a central place where we could talk about events and share events, and that the vendors could share events. I'm having a doggy.
Well,
I actually want to point on what Daniel's saying here too, because that's actually probably one of the best things that I'm known for in the state of Missouri. So I believe in creating that bridge and those unities between commercial companies and grassroots. I believe that there is a necessity for both of them. So one thing I have always focused on is that unity of the two, because honestly, our people need them, and we utilize them, and we help them, they help us. So I definitely try to support a lot of our commercial companies. We have some really good ones in Missouri, I can honestly say.
All right. Well, Ashley Huffman, welcome to the show. You know what? This is a perfect time since Ashley has arrived to take a musical interlude. So since Ashley is here, I think we're going to enjoy some Jack Daniel, and this is the song I Suppose. Love Jack. Check him out on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, anywhere where you get your music. Give him a like, give him a follow. So Jack Daniel.
This tune here is a lovey-dovey song. It's called I Suppose. If I had a penny, I'd tell you what I'd do. Toss it in a river and make a wish for you now, honey. Now, honey. If I had a nickel for every lie, I'd probably be standing up 10 feet high now, honey. Now, honey. But time, it takes a toll, and that's what my love's for, I suppose. If I had a hat, I'd turn it to the sun. I'd tell you all the stupid shit that I've done now, honey. Now, honey. If I had a truck and I wasn't too broke, I'd take you for a ride. We'd go down to the coast now, honey. Now, honey. But time, it takes a toll, and that's what my love's for, I suppose. Time rolls by, moves so fast. You gotta live every day like it's your last now, honey. Now, honey. If I had to go and you had to stay, I'd let you keep my heart, I don't need it anyway. Now, honey. Now, honey. But time, it takes a toll, and that's what my love's for, I suppose.
Wait, watch.
Now, you know, that is the music I love, that I grew up with, the singer-songwriter, the Americana.
Are we unmuted?
Yeah, we have been
Huzzah.
unmuted. Yeah, can you mute the dog?
No, she's bitey.
So we are back with Ash Turner, co-owner of HIGHRISH Fest, and kind of telling us about the road that's led her to HIGHRISH Fest. Now, even before you got into Missouri, you had a bit of a background, didn't you, from out west?
Oh yeah, so I have a lot of family that's out west, so that's why I previously explained before, like cannabis has been a part of my life and my entire life. You know, this just isn't what I do, it's who I am, everything from cultivation to education to it's my life. I live it and I breathe it.
Right. So you just didn't, you know, was never around cannabis and one day decided I wanted to get into the cannabis game and jumped in. This has been part of your life, you know, the whole time, and you've grown up in the community. You've seen the changes that have happened. So kind of getting back to what Waxy was saying, what do you think the future of cannabis looks like in Kansas City? This Bottoms district's got me all interested.
Yeah, so the West Bottoms is going to be insane because they're actively right now completely redoing the West Bottoms to bring the West Bottoms back to life. So what they're wanting to do is, you know, there's a company that came in and bought up a lot of the older buildings down there that they tore some down and remodeling quite a bit of them for new housing and new venues, and it's a huge thing down there. And then they're going to actually tie it into the other entertainment districts in Kansas City, which aren't too far away. But the West Bottoms, like the entire entity of the West Bottom is cannabis friendly. So that was a huge thing. So the West Bottoms, the history is insane. These were where some of your biggest speakeasies were, and it's got a lot of history to it. So I'm super excited.
Yeah, no, is the plan for like cafes and consumption lounges? Is that what the feel, or is this going to be mostly an event space? How, you know, what's your
a lot of the places down there are, it has a little bit of everything. Like there's a lot of event venues down there. There's been events going down there that have, you know, been in the cannabis scene on both grassroots and the commercial side already. But they do a little bit of everything down there. Just, I think a lot of the businesses down there see the potential and the thrive, and they're also very passionate about cannabis. So bringing that in with the culture that goes in with the West Bottoms, I think we're going to see a little bit of everything.
That will be so cool because, you know, you think about it, and that's how this culture is. It's not one thing, it's eclectic. It is so many different vibes that come together. You know, you have kind of the hip hop rap vibe of the cannabis side. You have the hippie vibe. You have an artist vibe. You have as many different vibes for cannabis as you have people.
And it reaches so many different generations.
Yeah.
Like it. And I'll tell you what, my favorite, believe it or not, is the older generation because they're so sweet about it. The ones that have opened their eyes and don't have the stigma of cannabis that like come out to the events are freaking just phenomenal.
Yeah, the old people.
Oh, absolutely.
Like you.
Not me. I'm almost 50.
You wish.
One of my main business partners, like we were just walking through the West Bottoms one night, just, you know, looking around and just taking it in. And he just looked at me and he was like, Ashley, I have waited 50 years to spark up in one of these buildings. And you could just tell just from like the emotion that it was in it when he said it. Like this is very real to people.
Yeah. And please spark one up for the prohibition state of Indiana. You know what? It's just about time. I'm not sure we do. We have a special guest tonight. Pardon me, Ash, but we want to talk about what I'm digging on here for just a moment, because I think this is great. I've been enjoying this for the last 20, 30 minutes. So if we will, let's bring
you didn't even spark it up.
I did.
Spark it up. There you go. I like that pipe. That's a pretty pipe that your wife got you.
No, that's why she has the luckiest spouse award. Yes. The luckiest spouse award. I nominated Crystal. I think she really deserves it. She is a very, very lucky woman. So
yeah.
Right on.
So lucky.
Let's bring Brad up from Devil Dog Genetics to tell me a little bit about Juice Head.
Yeah.
Hi, Brad. Thank you for taking a few minutes with us tonight. I'm really digging what I've got here. This Juice Head, the aroma is terrific.
Oh, it is. He opened the jar and I'm like, what is that?
Yeah, it is smooth smoking. But how I'm going to review the strains that have been shared with me through Troy is I'm going to smoke them for a week, and then I'm going to come back at the next Thursday and tell people after I've experienced this for a while what I think of it. But right now, you're off to a great start, my friend. Tell me more about what I'm smoking. What are the crosses here?
Juice Head 78. That's a cross of it's a Penny Lane times Chem Head 78. The Penny Lane is Pure Michigan F2 crossed with Juicy J, and the Chem Head is from Green Bodai. Love it. It's OG Chem Dog crossed with Appy 78. It has a real light terps to me. I don't know. My nose is so messed up. It's been broke a few times, and I don't get terps much. I get skunky and fruity. That's the best I can disturb. That's the best I can describe stuff to people. So for me, it's really hard. I thought I got a lot of the Chem Dog out of that Juice Head 78. I think I hit a lot of the Chem Dog in it.
I do too. I do not have a refined terpene palate either. I know what I like, and I can kind of tell you, skunk, fruity, piney, and all. But no, I think you have a really nice, light, kind of botanical, fruity profile to this from what my poor taste buds can tell me.
So I want you to tell people where they can find your genetics.
Oh, yeah. Hit me up on www.devilDogGenetics.com. I think the sale's still going on. I don't know what day it is. It might be. Buy one, get one half off, and free shipping over 30. The free shipping I'll probably continue for a while, but and then I got some clones of my cherry. That's about it. But I love that Juice Head. All them Chem Head crosses are just fire. Just absolutely insane to me. There's one that I'm working on that I haven't got out because I had some germination issues. Got a little ahead of myself. I think I pulled them like a couple weeks too damn early.
These buds have some beautiful orange and yellow hairs in them, and the sugar coating on them just looks absolutely beautiful. The aroma is great. And like I said, I'm going to dig on this for a while so I can come back and really give folks my honest evaluation after spending some time. I hate it when somebody gives you a cone or a blunt or something and says, "Tell me what you think of it."
Right.
You know, I personally can't do that. I need to experience it and enjoy it, you know, for at least a couple of sessions before I could give an honest review of it.
Right. You never know what you smoked right beforehand.
Right.
And a cone. Well, that's not enough for me to experience it at all. So,
Right. Anything else that you want to tell everybody about the juice head? Because right now, like I said, my initial reaction is I'm really digging this. I like the light overall aroma.
It's got a nice aroma. He opened the jar and I'm like, ooh, what's that one?
right. Yeah, it is nice. That one, it's real easy to grow. I think it is anyway. Troy did a great job down at Permanent Farms with it. He did a great job with it. Pretty pest resistant. I beat it up, believe that. There's a couple of them that I beat up real bad, and that was one of them. And I didn't have any problems with juice head at all. I'm pretty proud of that one.
Right on, and you should be. And I'm just going to take a wild ass guess here that you were a Marine.
Just a little bit, yep.
I don't know where I would have come up with that.
And he's a Missouri grower.
Yeah, and a Missouri grower. I want to thank you for your service, Army here. Respect you, brother. You guys do an amazing job. And you know, who am I to say dating sailors aren't a good thing? So
we all need each other, man. We all need each other.
Right, exactly, brother. But you know, thank you for your service. Thank you for what you're doing, putting out some amazing genetics.
And you guys, everybody out there, go check out Devil Dog Genetics.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Yep. Brad, we'll talk to you later. Thank you for coming on tonight.
All right. Thanks. It's been an honor having me. Thanks.
Thank you.
That was Brad from Devil Dog Genetics. All right. You know what? I'm going to give everybody 4 minutes and 20 seconds. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Use the bathroom. Refill your bong water. Don't get your bong water out of the toilet, though. Put your bong water in the toilet. Just
saying.
Just saying. Anyway, we'll be right back after this short intermission.
Advertising space available at NOK. Contact us for a rate sheet at knocknetwork.com.
Discover the treasure trove of flavors at Miss Jolly's Munchie Factory. Satisfy your cravings with our award-winning treats. Follow us on Instagram at Captain Rogers 705. Let Miss Jolly's Munchie Factory lift your spirits. Experience the comforting embrace of our freshly prepared soups and infused cornbread.
Join us for NOK Network monthly specials, 12 months a year. Movie nights. Spotlights on entertainment. And live on location coverage. Stay up to date about upcoming programming by subscribing to NOK Network on Rumble, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Twitch, and Facebook. check out our webpage at www.noknetwork.com.
Hey, hi, my name is John Mark, aka Sublimator Warrior, and I would like to welcome you to Smoke Signal in Tyendinaga.
One dab make your whole dome drip sweat. One dab make the homies all dip set.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga. Ooey, ooey, gooey, that's a sticky dab. Might just have to put this one on Instagram.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Hold it in, feel it in your wrist.
Smoke Signals, Tyendinaga.
Check us out in Tyendinaga. 55 Highway 49 in Tyendinaga. It's on the res, and we're open from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 7 days a week.
Tune in daily to NOK Network's diverse podcasting lineup. Ganja News Update, Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Tara Simpson and Ron McNabb. Waking Up with the Waniac, Tuesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific with Tombstoner Wayne Cruz from Tombstone, Arizona. Grow 420, Tuesdays at 4 p.m. Eastern with Ron McNabb. Psychedelic Reporters, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Hobbies Puppets and Tara Simpson. Peace, News and Views, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern with Sir Stevo and Kim Cooper. Thursdays we have Open Your Eye with Kim Cooper and Tara Simpson, 8 p.m. Eastern. Followed by Thursday Night Vibes at 9:15 p.m. Eastern with Master and Mama Rochi. The IWK 710 Daily Sesh airs 7 nights a week with our rotating joint hosts nightly at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thanks for tuning in to all the podcasting on NOK Network.
Do that. Enjoy the show, man. Hey, I see one or two of you stuck around for the intermission. Thank you. We appreciate both of you for coming back with us.
Both of you?
Both
oh,
of them.
2 viewers?
Yeah,
Hey.
our 2 viewers, and I think one just got confused and was looking for
like swiped up.
Oh yeah,
swiped up and swiped into her body.
I think they were watching the woodworking video. And,
right, swiped up.
And
yeah.
came up here. Hey Wayne, hello. We are here with Ash Turner, co-owner of HIGHRISH Fest, amongst many other things. So we were talking about the bottoms and Casey and what it's doing there, Kim Marson, and also I saw Kim Cooper in here.
I did see Kim Cooper as well.
So you've got, let's kind of talk about what's coming up more immediately in that you've got going on.
With HIGHRISH Fest?
HIGHRISH Fest. Steve-O, hit us with
baby.
HIGHRISH Fest.
Yeah, you could be the greatest, you could be the best, you could be the King Kong banging on your chest, you could beat the world, you could beat the war, you could stop the clock, go banging on his door, you could throw your hands up, you can beat the clock, you can move a mountain, you can break rocks, you could be a master, don't wait for luck, dedicate yourself and you gon' find yourself. Stand in the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
All right. There you go.
Super
At
excited
least you're
for that
getting the
one.
tail.
So-
You're not getting the full cat.
So
butt.
just so you know, most of the Knock Network personalities will be at HIGHRISH Fest.
Yes, they will be.
Yeah.
That'll be, let's see who else going. We're going. Sir Steve-O's going. Rasta Rhino's going. Ashley Huffman's going. Kim Cooper's going. Who else?
Kaya.
Kaya's
Penny
gonna
Lane.
be
Kaya's
there.
gonna be there.
Penny
Lane.
Lane. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a lot of people there. This is going to be a fantastic time. So how did this all get started? It doesn't sound like this would have been well welcomed really in any community. So how did you manage to get this going in Kansas City in the middle of the country?
It was definitely a very unique time for Missouri. So it was right after recreational hit. And we've had previous Irish Fest events before. This is just in 2023 was the first time this specific team has done it, which is myself, Clayton Neidig with TO Organics, and Jay Yancey with Slappies. Clayton brought it to our attention, and we kind of pondered on it for a while. I automatically loved it because it was a themed event that we could do. I love doing themed events. And then Jay kept talking about the St. Patrick's Day parade, and I just was like, well, why don't we try to be in the parade?
Right.
So they
Why
thought I was
not?
batshit crazy. I was just like, well, what is the worst they're going to say? No? And
Oh, Ash, I just want to add, this wasn't one of those moments that might have been like,
just a little.
why don't we try to get in the parade?
I'll tell you right now, Slappy makes you happy, boy. You get awfully creative around Slappy.
I love it. So you decided to try to get in the parade. So how did it happen?
It was actually, so much more than that. So the way we approach Kansas City, so I actually went to a specific board in Kansas City about their St. Patrick's Day festivities. St. Patrick's Day is huge in Kansas City. There's a huge Irish culture. It's something that Kansas City always embraced. Over the years, they usually hit about 100,000 people that just comes to Kansas City alone for that week, because each part of this city does their own festivities all week long. So I actually approached the city, a certain board of Kansas City, to collaborate to have HIGHRISH Fest, and they actually requested that we make it an annual thing with their St. Patrick's Day festivities. And then from that, we geared to doing the parade. I actually requested, special meetings with the board, and worked hand in hand with the board to have grassroots cannabis in the parade. We were one of the first entity of our kind to sport grassroots. Like, there were other commercial companies there, but we were the first one of grassroots just to like kind of make history. So we were excited about that. It was a phenomenal event. Everybody thought we were batshit crazy, but we pulled it off, man. We pulled it off.
Not batshit crazy, maybe just a little stoned, but
right.
You know what? It's ideas like that is it's more than just, we look at it as a great event, a fun time, but this, when you get down to it, is really the core of community outreach, to let people
absolutely
come and check this out. It's not scary. The people, well,
we're a little scary.
Some people may seem a little strange.
Right.
I know a lot of people seem a little strange to me.
You seem a little strange to a lot of people.
I said we're not using that word anymore. Quirky is what I prefer right now. So, yeah.
We love to make sure the vibes are on point. Definitely, that's a huge thing with me. We want people to come and have fun, man, and just let loose and have a good time.
Right on. So, great community outreach, because this is a great way to expose the cannabis community in a positive light. So,
absolutely.
You were working. So how did you get into the parade? I keep interrupting you. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine. There's kind of a lag, so I think we're kind of missing each other just a tad bit too. So I apologize if you feel like I'm kind of jumping on you there a bit. So pretty much anybody can enter the parade. I just automatically directly went to the board myself for special accommodations, because there's a lot of different logistics that they don't allow in the parade. There's a lot of rules and regulations that they have for the parade. So I had to work a lot with them personally just for what was going to be allowed. And pretty much just did a normal entry like any company can do. I mean, it's public access, definitely. It's just something we brought a little bit something different to the table, which was funny because the first board meeting that we had with St. Patrick's parade board, when we brought it to their attention, they were just like, "Well, why not? Irish people get high too." Like, it was great.
Yeah, but that is so, that is so nice to hear where the community is actually embracing, and you didn't have to fight going, you got all these other, but they really opened their arms to the concept and had fun with it. Now, what year is this for having a float in the parade?
This will be our second one.
Second year.
Steve-O had a question. Steve-O wanted to know, what are some of the regulations for the parade?
Oh, man. So everything from having fire extinguishers to we get graded on the setup and how we perform in the parade. So like everything has to be extremely unified and symmetrical. Like they don't want you to cross even certain lines. So it's pretty insane. They have a very tight structure on how they handle the parade.
And you're going to be herding cats with your group in this float.
Right.
Well, maybe not herding cats, but trying to get a bunch of stoners to synchronize.
Absolutely. And we actually have something really exciting in the works for this year's parade. But we're still pinning down the different logistics, especially working with the parade committee. We haven't just released yet, but when we are able to release that information, we're definitely going to make sure you guys know, because it's going to be pretty awesome.
Wonderful. We're looking forward to it. This is going to be an amazing time. Hold on, everybody. We've got one more song coming up by Jack Daniel. You know what? I dig this guy. I hope you are digging him too. And this song is entitled "This Ain't Goodbye." And it ain't goodbye. You're going to be back with us right after the song. So, Steve-O, roll a little Jack Daniel.
This song here is about reincarnation. Can't recall what came before this. I'm in the dark on what comes next. We're just passing through the middle, keeping company with our regret. This ain't goodbye. This ain't goodbye. Some folks think glory is up there, so they fear what's down below. But if they're bold, passing judgment on the evil in our soul, this ain't goodbye. This ain't goodbye. When I'm dead, finally finished, throw my body in the ground. In the grander schemes of living, I'll most likely be back around. This ain't goodbye.
This ain't goodbye.
You see, this ain't goodbye. We're right here.
I told you his voice is so soothing. I absolutely adore Jack. You guys, please go check out Jack's music. He has a YouTube, a Spotify, anywhere where you get your music. And actually, just go give him a like and a follow. That helps him more than you know.
And no S. It's Jack Daniel. If you put Jack Daniels in, you're going to get all kinds of different stuff.
And Jack is in the comment section. So thanks, Jack. We love you, buddy.
And make sure you check out Brad and Devil Dog Genetics. I want to give a shout out to Permanent Farms for the samples and Devil Dog Genetics. So, Ash, baby,
What's up? That's a rotate.
So
I'm so excited to meet you guys, man.
There is a very, very special brunch that you're going to be putting on. We don't have a lot of time, but would you like to go into this brunch, because this is one of the things I'm most excited about?
Absolutely. So Sunday, following HIGHRISH Fest event on March 16th, we are doing a VIP brunch at Incline on 9th, which is a new restaurant down there that's opened up and partnered up and taken a diamond sponsorship for HIGHRISH Fest. And this is a way for us to say thank you to our team, our volunteers, our entertainment guests, our Emerald Circle, and just a way of us showing love back to all of you and letting you all know how much we appreciate all of you.
Well, yeah, and my understanding is this isn't your neighborhood diner either.
No, this is a very upscale restaurant with an amazing vibe and are totally cannabis friendly.
Amazing.
Wonderful. I need my I'm with them shirt.
Right.
So I can get into this kind of place, because if I wear I'm with them, they don't question me.
The owners are actually super down to earth. I was really shocked by them, but that's another thing about the West Bottoms. Like, the vibe of the people are just amazing. They really are, especially the business owners.
I am counting. I'm counting the days and the hours until this kicks off. It's going to be so exciting, so much fun.
Ash. So what is Ash Cashed?
So I actually just rebranded this year. So formerly I was known as Budsies. And in 2025, I was already planning on rebranding. I do a lot of different things, from brand ambassadoring to promotion, marketing, all kinds of different stuff. So Ash Cashed is kind of more of what I do, the brands that I'm supporting, just my personal preferences and my personal journey. As Budsies was created more to pump everybody out, so I'm focusing and dialing it back in on my roots.
Right
awesome.
On. And you know what? That keeps you authentic and not just a pitch person. You know, when you get behind stuff that you believe in, it makes a big difference.
Absolutely.
But you also cannot forget about yourself in that circle. And so just for that comment, this show is brought to you by Master Rochi's Garden, masterrochis.com.
Beautiful.
Our golden medley. Yes. Stop by, get you a bottle today. We've got something for everybody. Check us out. And now, Ash, how can people, if they want to find out more about what's going on at HIGHRISH Fest, where can all of these wonderful people go to get more information on HIGHRISH Fest and what's going to be going on there?
We have a website, HIGHRISHFest.com. We have all the information there. The tickets are available there. We're on Facebook under HIGHRISH Fest. We're also on Instagram. So those platforms, and pretty much any of the other platforms that we're on. with Tia Organics, the Slappies.
And we want to see everybody there.
Right. So if people are thinking about maybe traveling, this is day of show tickets available also, so they don't have to worry about going and getting reserved tickets or anything. Is that correct?
Yes, and so our ticket links are set up through Eventbrite, and there's all the tickets are broken down, so you can just buy tickets to the HIGHRISH Fest. You're able to purchase tickets for the VIP brunch. You know, we wanted to make sure everybody was still included in that if we could. We just limited on the number of spots. Same with the parade. So I know like we've already had to knock the parade tickets if you want to be on the actual HIGHRISH Fest float and what we're doing this year. We had 25 spots only left available for that because we're limited to 100 people for our entry.
Oh, it's going to be so cool. So cool. Yeah. So check it out. Ash, thank you so much for spending the evening with us. And once again, I tell everybody, you see, we only have beautiful people on this show. And again, we proved this with Ash. Once again, tell them how to find you. And if there's anything else that you would like to close with, the floor is yours, my lady.
You can always give me a follow on Instagram. I'm under Cashed Vibe, or Facebook, it's ash.cash, or my personal profile is Ashley Turner. Since I am rebranding, I literally just had to start everything over. I just lost like all my previous accounts, so I'm building back up. It's going pretty quick, so find me on there, give me a follow. I'll be sure to show love, and mad love to Master Rochi and Mama Rochi. I'm super stoked to have you guys come to Kansas City. Honor being on your show. I greatly appreciate it.
Well, we appreciate you and everything that you're doing for the cannabis community, because we are all about support, and we love to support people that we vibe with, so to speak.
Right on.
Right.
Now backstage, we'll talk to you in a few minutes.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Wow, I tell you what, she is such an amazing person. And we didn't even scratch the story that I really, want. We could spend a couple of episodes really getting in deep with Ash. But she has been so involved with cannabis, the community, the culture for so many years. I'm just in awe of her.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's great to meet people that immerse their lives in it, not just a little bit here and there, or not just growing, or not just smoking, but actually are out doing something in the community, bring awareness.
Absolutely. And I like to see the people that have a little bit of a legacy in this, because unfortunately, it's business, but you're starting to see a lot of people that are, popping up, and nobody's ever heard of them, but they've been around for, 30 years. But that's for a different time.
Yes.
So
anyways, you guys, it is Thursday. It is almost Friday. The week is almost over. You've made it this far. Keep going. We can't wait to see you guys tomorrow night on the Groove Train.
Yes. You got to check out the new show, The Groove Train, on Friday nights, hosted by Ashley Huffman, Sir Steve-O, Mama Rochi, and
Master Rochi.
It shows up from time to time. But check us out. New show, new topics, new layout. I think you're going to dig it. In fact, I might be able to talk Steve-O into playing the real.
Oh, you might.
Maybe. You might. So we'll see you tomorrow night, and until then, and as always, peace, love, and good vibes, my friends.
Good night, everybody.
Thank you. I think you're going to play the song, then the Greek.
Yeah.
Okay. people.
Sits down in his rocking chair, staring out a window pane. Takes a good long look at the town, notices that nothing's changed. Heads down to the water hole, he's looking just to quench his thirst. Knows damn well when he gets down there, it's only making matters worse. He's grown tired of always being alone. He's grown tired of always getting stoned. Well, he's got a few lessons to learn, and there ain't enough gas for all the bridges to burn. And he hopes somebody's gonna take him home. Yeah, he hopes somebody's gonna take him home. Just when it seems all hope is lost, light breaks through the door. There's a dark-eyed, brown-haired beauty of a gal that nobody's seen before. Orders up a double round of crown. She takes a look around the place as she stares that jukebox down. She says, boy, they're all the same. She's grown tired of always being alone. She's grown tired of always getting stoned. Well, she's got a few lessons to learn, and there ain't enough gas for all the bridges to burn. And she hopes somebody's gonna take her home. Yes, she hopes somebody's gonna take her home. Daylight turns to evening, the jukebox still turned on, and neither one is leaving till the others had their fun. They've grown tired of always being alone. They've grown tired of always getting stoned. Yeah, they got a few lessons to learn, and there ain't enough gas for all the bridges to burn. Somebody's gonna take them home. Yeah, they hope somebody's gonna take them
It's Thursday night, the vibe's just right. With Master Rochi, Mama Rochi, brightest light. Turn up the volume, let your troubles slide. On the Knock Network, we take you for a ride. Great music fills your soul and mind. Every week a new surprise you will find. Peace and love in every beat so sweet. Join the journey, feel the rhythm in your feet. Namaste to the night, let's groove so high. With the Rochi crew, we'll touch the sky. Tune in every week, let the good times flow. Thursday night vibes, a place to go. Yes, to bring the fire, stories to inspire. With hearts wide open, we take it higher. Spreading joy and laughter every single show. On the Knock Network, come and feel the glow. In the studio, the magic unfolds. Every Thursday night the story's told. With love and harmony the stage is set. Master Rochi, Mama Rochi, you can't forget. Namaste to the night, let's groove so high. With the Rochi crew, we'll touch the sky. Tune in every week, let the good times flow. Thursday night vibes, a place to go.